Hey y'all, I need to get ready for the day. Had a lovely little early gym session. That was really nice. I also, I was just looking at my hair in the camera. I feel like I literally just cut my hair. Do you guys remember when, I swear it was like 3 months ago. I guess time flies. I suppose time does fly. I swear I just cut it like this much. And look at it. Even wet, I had cut it like to here. Something about my jeans, I don't know what it is. I think I produce an excess of biotin or something, but my nails grow so fast. I have to cut them constantly and they're super, super thick. My steak too tender, my lobster too buttery, but genuinely, that's one of my genetic things I'm happy about, but it also is annoying to keep up with because I have to constantly be cutting and trimming and I'm already bad at keeping up with stuff like that. But the thing I really like is that they're really thick. You really don't break unless they're weakened by like water or something. But they're so thick, which is really nice. But I've had people be like, how do you grow your nails so long? Like, what do you do? I don't do anything. The only thing I do differently, I don't cut them as much. Like, I don't use a nail clippers. I only use a glass file because a long time ago, I watched some nail YouTuber's video about how she keeps her nails long. And that was one of the things she said was only use a glass file ever. So now only in extreme circumstances do I use a nail clippers when my nail is like this long. And I'm like, ugh, it's going to take me an hour to file this down. Also, my brow lady is continuing to deliver flawlessly. She's the best. I have still just been doing, I would say every 8 weeks, just a wax and a lamination. It's serving me so well. Like, I feel like I just don't have to think about my brows anymore. And that's really nice. Anything that is like a low maintenance thing or a high maintenance thing that makes it low maintenance, if that makes sense, is a plus for me because, again, I don't like to have to do things over and over. With makeup, y'all, I used to spend hours on it. I used to do all of the specific brushes and the specific techniques, and I used to love doing makeup. I've talked about this recently. I hate doing makeup now. The allure of it being a new skill to learn when I was younger wore off quickly, or maybe over time and not quickly. And now whenever I feel like I have to do makeup, I hate it. But I do because unfortunately that's just the world we live in. But it feels like I feel like I am putting on as like a skin suit. I don't know how else to describe it. I think that's the neurospicy brain coming through, but I just don't want to partake in this part of society anymore, but I do anyways, and that's okay. Okay, I need to do eyeliner, which I forgot. Sometimes when I don't want to do wet eyeliner, I'll just use my eyebrow pencil, and do just like a little wing here to lift the eye. And it's never neat, it's never super perfect, but it does not need to be. Okay. Oh my god. You know when you get an eyelash in your eye and it makes you blink while you're doing mascara? Look. Oh my god, I'm gonna jump off a cliff. It's okay. We prevail. Okay, I fixed it. No more. You can see it a little bit, but Makeup's done. I'm gonna go film some things and I'll be back with y'all. And look at cutie Sheila. Look how cute he is. Hello. I need to clip your nails today. He's pissed now. I need to clip your nails today. Are you gonna let me? Are you gonna let me? Okay. It's like, lady, I'm trying to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna go film. Hey y'all! Okay, I want to go on a little hike this morning, but first things first, I want to talk to you about our cozy sponsor, Quince. So we love Quince here. I personally have been a long time shopper from Quince just because they have such good quality pieces and they have high quality essentials for your whole life. They have some home products too that I've been loving. I have sheets from them. I have a linen tablecloth from them and candles that I love. I have one burning right now. They have everything from 100% organic cotton sweaters to 100% European linen clothing, and now like stainless steel cookware and cast iron cookware that lasts. They really just have all your staples and all with quality that lasts. You know you're getting that consistent quality, and that's so hard to find these days. It really is hard to find these days. And Quince works with top manufacturers and cuts out the middlemen so you can get that good quality without the markup. And every factory they partner with meets safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing standards. And Quince is consistently rated 4.5 to 5 stars across their product line. So clearly everyone else agrees too. So you guys know I've had the same Quince items forever. I always talk to you about the same ones, but recently I wanted to get some new ones. I did need some outdoor like walking clothing, and where did I go first? Quince. I really wanted a vest and I found this one on Quince. And then I also wanted a long sleeve in navy since they have so many navy pants, and I feel like I'm back in NorCal again. And then the last thing I got was this skirt. It fits perfectly into all of the like 2000s stuff I've been thrifting. And then the last thing is the candle that I'm burning. It's kind of a pretty floral mixed with a relaxing spa. So those are my new Quince items that I'll have for a very, very long time in my life. Y'all will be hearing a lot more about them just like you do my boat neck tanks. So if you want to upgrade your everyday with Quince, go to quince.com/cozyk for free shipping and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/cozyk for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/cozyk. Got it? Okay, let's go on a walk. All right, y'all, back from the hike. I'm gonna do a little bit of work, hop back into things. Gonna catch up on some admin and some editing. Let's get right into it before breakfast, and then I'll eat breakfast after. Hi friends. Okay, today I'm going through the productive but tedious task of putting a bunch of stuff up on Facebook Marketplace after decluttering the closet last week and going through just a bunch of stuff in the garage. We have a lot to put up, which means lots of pictures, lots of like details, and then all of the coordinating that's going to happen in the next like day to 3 days of trying to get people to come pick it up. So let's just get started on that. Okay, this is the first thing. It's the island that we replaced with this island. If you didn't see, like how beautiful it is. We love it. It's changed the game. We also added these little stools, which has been so nice because you can just like, I've eaten here in the morning. You could like talk to whoever's sitting over here in the nook, talk to someone who's cooking. You can sit here to chop. It's been really nice. Like so much bigger, so much space. So that was on our list for a really long time and we finally just got that. We also got a potting bench because our other one disintegrated. Fully disintegrated. So I'll show you the new one. This one my mom has had for like 5 years, I think, and she's had it out in the rain, sleet, snow. Just kidding. But she's had it in every like weather condition and it's held up perfectly. So she was like, you have to get my potting bench, and it was on sale for like hugely on sale, because that's why I've been putting it off because it's so expensive. But it was hugely on sale. I was like, okay, now's the time. So we have a better potting bench that's like sturdy, made of actual really good teak. I'm so excited for that, especially now that they're doing the side of the house that's gonna have like a flat surface to be able to like put it and actually go pot. But I'll show you it. Here it is. It's got this little side rail. It's got these hooks, this little area, metal top. So excited about that. The other one we had to throw away with all the stuff we took to the dump, but I'm so glad. I'm so happy to have that. So I'm gonna get started on listing this thing. Gotta get the dogs out of the shop. That one is listed. Now let's move to the garage. Hey, we're in the garage. Remember how clean and organized this was last time we were in here? Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. Basically what happened was we took all of the seasonal stuff down, got some more seasonal stuff, and haven't put the seasonal stuff back up. It's all in bags, but we haven't actually put it back up where it's meant to be stored on these like hanging racks. So there's that. Just things moving in and out. Bree's no longer living with us, so there was some movement there of like things in and out, and so it just is fallen through the cracks, this spot. But we're gonna get back to it. I'm gonna make a pile for Goodwill, and then I'm going to start listing some other things. Okay, let's go. Rug is listed. That's good because that's taking up a lot of space. I'm gonna move on to this Hello Kitty razor chair that we have over here. Okay, the island already has a taker for this afternoon, which is perfect. I'm gonna put the chair up. Okay, I'm gonna move on to this space heater and the TV and the exercise bike. Bike is up. Nearly everything's been taken. I sorted all of the picture frame things over here. This is extra construction stuff. Tools I need to sort. But all of the rug was taken, a bunch of other stuff was taken. All that's left is the TV and the space heater. Seasonal stuff. And then I completely cleared this table. So now I sorted through the crafts. We have 2 craft bins. And then this is fully empty, so we can put anything in there to sort. I just need to clear off this table and then put this thing back on. And then we're good to go. We have a craft table again. That is the spring clean of the garage. I will get to cleaning this. There we go, all cleaned off. And the extra chair I have in my office is the one we'll put down here, I think. Perfect. And the next cleaning session will have to be all the seasonal stuff, so we'll do that later. Y'all, I can actually walk on the treadmill again. Yay! Getting a little walk in to celebrate being able to use certain things in here again. And then down here we have space for the 2 workout benches. Yay! Everything else still does look crazy, I know, but it's looking way better. I have a little vlog on while I walk, and then there's the rest of the workout stuff over there. There's our suitcases hung up there, and then our new water heater is over there. It's so hot in here though, so as I'm walking, I'm like, I think I need to get like a fan, a ceiling fan, but maybe I'll just do a plug-in, like a regular plug-in fan. It's so hot, oh my god. Okay, walk time. So I've decided to move the mini fridge out of the office because I just feel like this area has felt a little cramped, and I realized that ever since moving into the new office, and it feels so nice like being able to just walk a straight line to the desk and like have some space on the floor. So I'm realizing I'm gonna move this because I also always forget that it's here. I don't really get drinks out of it often. It's very rare. So I think I'm gonna find a better place for this, maybe in the guest room or I don't know, somewhere else. We're gonna find another place for this. It's so cute. It like works great. It's functional. It's just that I don't think it should live here. I don't think it should live here. So I'm gonna move this out, and then we're gonna see what this space looks like without it. Sheila's over here doing whatever he's doing. What are you doing? Okay, now this is over here, and I basically have the same little setup here that was on top of the fridge, but just on this desk. This desk will be here if I do want to do any hobby stuff here. And then I don't know, it kind of does feel nice. Like it just feels like a little bit more of like a nook instead of out in the open. So we'll see if I like that. I'm just gonna test some things. But this, now I have so much more room here. I can lay on the floor if I want. I can just like walk freely here a little bit more. This is a bit awkward because I did get this to be an L shape. So this is like, obviously this is kind of weird, but I don't know. I think it's fine. Whatever. Whatever. So now that Chila's here, I'm going to move this into the guest room. And I think I also might just move this into the guest room too, because it's actually like a little too short for this desk. And so it does feel a little weird. So I think I'm going to move this to the guest room. And then whenever I want to do hobby stuff over here, I'll just move my desk chair over here. You know what I mean? And it's the perfect height. Look at the cutie baby. He's sleeping. You're sleepy, baby. This is just Chila's bed now. And this is Azula's bed. Hello. Hey y'all, I figured I'd do a little chat catch-up time because it's been a while and I just feel like there's a lot to catch up on. I need to film a gaming channel video in a bit. It's 5 p.m. so I'm done with regular work day and I'm now moving into the evening work that I tend to do, which is usually filming gaming channel stuff and anything else that I wasn't able to get to during the day. Anyways, that's what I'm about to do, and before that I just wanted to yap with y'all while the sun's still up. Couple of updates I thought of. First of all, I've been watching The Pit. Ryan and I have been watching The Pit. We've been like obsessed with it. We have been like, I feel like it's my life. I feel like we've been watching it so much. I'm a med student, you guys. I'm a med student. I know. I could do surgery right now. No, it's so good. And we started watching it because everybody was saying how good it was. And I was like, okay, like I believe you, but like a medical show, like how good can a medical show be really? But like I trust you, but I don't get it. And I get it. But if you don't know what The Pit is, it's a medical show where every episode is an hour of their shift. So it's like 8 a.m. to, I think sometimes the season before it went to like 9 p.m. I think the season goes to 7 p.m. I don't know. It's like a whole shift. It's just one season. And it's so fascinating, and you're like, how much character development could happen in just like one day? But they do it so well, and you're so invested in the characters, and the characters are so well done and well shaped. And I love Mel. Mel's our favorite for sure, like by far. Ryan's like, there's no one else even compares. Mel's the best. I love Mel. It's just been really good. So if you've been not watching it for any reason, but you're like, oh, I've been hearing so much about it, this is your sign. Watch The Pit. I also want to hear, if you have been watching it, who's your favorite character. Ryan and I did a little staycation for our 4-year anniversary, which is crazy. It's our 4-year anniversary. Yeah, we did a little staycation at like a nice hotel nearby. We were by the pool all day watching The Pit. Just like, eating, drinking, whatever, but we were watching the first season and it was so much fun. Really, that was a perfect day because we're both such like busybodies that it's not often that we actually like we'll spend a weekend doing just like a binge. We haven't done that in so long. It was a forced time, our staycation, to actually do that, and it was so nice. So yeah, we watched The Pit, we binged The Pit, we binged the first season, and now we're working through the second season. I think we're on like episode 4 or 5. It's so good. Anyways, this is very, very good. What else? What was the other thing? The other thing is the second acting class. I think I told y'all about this, that I wanted to take another acting class again because the first one was just so bad. It was so bad. And I was talking to you, I was so excited about taking it. And if you didn't hear the backstory, I'm taking an acting class like purely for funsies. And I always say never, but I cannot foresee myself ever actually stepping into acting. It's truly just an exercise and an exploration and like vulnerability and putting yourself out there and trying new things and trying new crafts and stuff like that. You guys know I'm such a proponent of like honing a craft purely for the sake of enjoyment and fun. And it doesn't have to be to monetize it. It doesn't have to be to like make it your mission in life. It's just to have fun with it. Like, I think people should be singing for fun, and I think people should be, dancing and playing an instrument and engaging in all types of creativity for fun. And so for me, acting is just one of those things. I think it's so interesting and fascinating, and it really is just like learning human behavior and humans and putting yourself in different people's shoes. And I think that is fascinating. But I tried the acting class last season, and yeah, it was just like this 23-year-old girl, and I just didn't it was not an acting class. Like, I don't know what that was. It was not an acting class. The first class was like pretty fun. I was like, all right, cool, fun. And then the second one was just like, oh, okay, you don't know what you're doing. Like, there's no, not that a 23-year-old couldn't lead an acting class very well, but this 23-year-old unfortunately did not know what she was doing. She also told us, she was like, I'm just teaching this so that I can, save up money to go to New York and move to New York to be on Broadway. And I was like, hell yeah, girl. First class I was like, absolutely, like, go off, girl. And then second class I was like, oh no, you really don't care or know what you're doing. And like, I could tell that's the only reason you're doing this class. Yeah, so that was kind of sad because I did want to have like a fun experience with acting class and like something that was going to push me, and it just felt like Okay. So when I looked into the other acting class put on by the city, I was like, this looks great. Like, this looks like it's actually someone who's been in the industry for a while and has been teaching for a while. And so gave it a shot. And this time Maya wanted to do it with me. And so Maya and I are doing it together. We've done 2 classes so far. It's so much fun, you guys. It's so much fun. The guy is so amazing. Like, he doesn't take it too seriously, because it's obviously like a class full of people that are here for fun and and maybe some people are there seriously, but like, he's not like yelling at people or like whatever. He understands this for fun, and yet he also is giving such good, like, constructive advice and imparting just such good knowledge on us, but also having so much, like, it's so much fun. And everybody there was so sweet. Like, all of the students there were so sweet. It's a lot of just like an older group. I just love being around. I've said this before with my other art classes in the area. I love being around older folks where, like, they have so much experience in life, but they're also open to learning and trying new things. And I feel like you find that a lot in art classes and like any creative classes. And so it's just I don't know, it's just like, that's the kind of people I want to be around, you know, people who have had so much experience and have interesting things to say and interesting perspectives to stand on, and also are willing to like look silly and be vulnerable and like be a team player and stuff. And so it's a lot of fun. Both classes, Maya and I came out like, that was fun, that was really fun. Highly recommend if you're somebody who's like, I just want to like get out of my body, like I want to not feel so like constrained in this mind and body of mine. Like I want to like find a way to express myself in a new way. I totally recommend an acting class. It's like full on exposure therapy for everything. It's kind of exposure therapy for everything. It's exposure therapy for like failing. It's exposure therapy for embarrassing yourself and being vulnerable and getting things wrong and maybe getting things right too, and like pushing your boundaries and like pushing your comfortability zones. It's been so much fun and so interesting. And yeah, Maya and I just got assigned monologues for next class. Being in the class hasn't made me be like, oh, I want to go do auditions for real. It's just made me be like, oh my god, I want to do this all the time. Like I want to do this in little ways all the time. Like I want to do little improv sessions with groups like this, and like for fun. I don't want to get on a stage and do it all like, I just want to do it for fun. It's such an interesting, creative way to express. And I've repeated myself a million times, but that was the update on the acting class. Finally, we found a good one, and I get to do it with Maya, which has been really fun. Books. I read, you guys are gonna be like, Kennedy, I'm tired. I read Lights Out. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I keep reading the popular romance books. I don't know why. I don't know why I did this to myself. I read Song of Achilles. I loved it. I don't know if I talked about that on here, but I finished Song of Achilles. Phenomenal. I want to read all of her books. Yeah, I really, really liked it. Sad, tragic, but beautiful and hopeful. Yeah, just beautiful. Fascinating. I'm halfway through Dungeon Crawler. I'm halfway through Dungeon Crawler Carl. Hilarious in the corniest, funniest way. Really, really just like a fun book. It feels like reading a video game. And then I read Lights Out, and I don't recommend it. That's it. I actually don't even want to talk about it. I'm annoyed that I read it. Like, I get it. I get that a lot of people are reading it for the like humor in it. That's it. I'm done. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But what's next on the docket for me for reading? I actually don't know. I really don't know. I have Bunny. I kind of want to start Bunny, but I don't know. Y'all, should I read Bunny, Catabasis, Wolf Song? What should I start? I feel like I'm doing a back and forth of like a terrible one and then a good one and then a terrible one and a good one. And you know what? I don't mind that. I don't mind it. It's kind of like a palate cleanser, and then it makes me appreciate the good ones. Are there any house updates? We added plants in the front. I worked with Kiana at Green Thread Gardens, who is she's just the best. She is a cozy friend, and she had reached out, like, I don't remember if it was right when we moved in or a little bit before, and was like, if you have any garden projects, let's link up. I met with her and we talked about like my vision for the space, but then I was like, we are not doing anything garden related for a while. We have so many other things to get to. Cut to a year later, I emailed her again. I said, Kiana, are you ready to work with me now? And bless her heart, so patient. She was like, yeah, of course. She just works remotely too. Like, she can work in person as well, but she has a lot of different setups you can do. Yeah, we just worked remotely. She designed I sent her the measurements. She gave me a little mock-up, gave me the list of plants that were like drought resistant, native to the area, all of that. She takes into account like zones and stuff. And it was so lovely. And I think we're also going to talk about garden planning as well, like for our garnet beds, because she's just a wealth of knowledge. So that was lovely. So Kiana at Green Thread Gardens, she's a cozy friend. We can support each other if you guys need any landscaping help. She was great. I had a great experience with her. So we don't have any kind of arrangement. I just loved working with her. She was great. We planted the big plants, some from the list she gave, and like some other ones that I had to sub in because they just couldn't find them. But then Maya and I are gonna go through the list that Kiana gave us and just like search in more maybe like niche nurseries and try and find those native plants, and we'll plant them ourselves in between the other ones because it's purposefully sparse right now. But they set up a whole drip system and stuff, which is going to be nice, so we don't have to worry about it. And then they planted a Meyer lemon tree in the back, so that's going to be lovely to have a lemon tree back there. Garage is like totally clear. I don't know what came over me. I think it was the staycation day. I just felt so relaxed and refreshed that I was like, I have to come home and do hours of labor. I truly went through like the whole garage. I'm really glad I did that because that's been in my head, and now we have the garage open for workouts and use. Yeah, y'all, those are all the updates I have, I think. Thank you for listening to me. Yeah. I could just talk and talk and talk. Spring is upon us. I'm feeling so optimistic. I feel like fall and winter, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just like typical SAD, typical whatever. It just felt a little different. It felt a little different because I didn't feel the typical SAD symptoms that I usually do, where I genuinely am like, to the outside and I need to stay inside and I can't do anything. It was more just like I felt happy and like fine emotionally, but it was just energy wise. I felt like I had no energy. All my energy was just sucked out. I did not have the capacity to do everything that I normally do. And I don't know if that's because I did too much in the beginning half the year and then I was like kind of running low on energy, or if it was just seasonal. I don't know. Y'all, I finally feel that poke, that fire under my tush. It's pushing me. I feel refreshed. I feel like a new person. You're the horse. Truly, I'm piling on things now, which maybe I should be careful, but I'm like so excited to like try new things, try new ventures, take on everything, and like clear out, refresh. Like the energy just feels so good this spring, and I hope it does for you too. Let me know what y'all's like spring hopes and projects are, spring and summer, because the time flies. Let me know if you're excited for anything specific in your life, if you have like a home project, if you have like a work, a personal project, a passion project. I want to hear it. I always love reading the comments, you guys. I read them all. I read every single one, truly. I just love hearing about you guys, and it makes me feel like we are a real community when we can talk back and forth and I can learn about you and stuff, and that always makes me happy. But I will spare you any more chatting. I will see you next week for some cozy hobby time. I love you so much. Stay cozy. Bye.